Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Gurubhyo Namaha Vigneshwaraya Namaha. Namaskaram. My name is Tarvai Subramaniam, or known as Kumar. I have given a lot of talks on various subjects, but especially on logistics, which is suitable for people who are entering the trade. The first talk I gave on logistics was logic and logistics connection. The second was yes and no. The third was no problem. Subsequently, the next couple of lectures I have given is on value of time. Because the basic mistake we make is that we do not value the time we have. Now, in the last lecture, if you had all listened, I had talked about Dabbawalas of Bombay. Now, even the Guinness World Record has shown that in 1 million delivery, they make one mistake, which shows the efficiency of their management, even though they are illiterate, and the effective time management that they do, and the teamwork which is giving the support to them. So the entire logistics plays a vital role there with time management. Now, when we talk about time management, there are so many other factors which are binding us. None of us understand that time only moves forward, it cannot go backward. We cannot store time. We cannot bank the time. That means we move with the time to get the task that we have to complete. If that be the case, then we have to pre-plan the whole thing, which will only then fit into the logistics. Here I thought I will give you a small example of my own life. The year was 1984, and our office at that time was located very close to the Taj Mahal Hotel in Mumbai, and there was a sessions for 2 days organized in Taj Mahal Hotel on logistics. He was a German guy who came all the way from there. During our school days and college days, most of the students prefer to be in the center on the back seats. Very few will think of going to the front seat. But on that day, we thought that we should sit in the front seat to understand what this word logistics means. So this gentleman, after the tea session in the morning was over, we all sat and the session started. After about 15 minutes of talk on what he is, how he landed into logistics, etc., etc., suddenly he looked at me and said, "Sir, would you mind coming here?" When I went to him, he saw my name and said, "This is Mr. Subramaniam Kumar from so-and-so company." Of course, the entire crowd knows who I am. Then he said, "You are in this conference today. Now, before coming into this conference, can I know what is your designation?" So I gave him my designation and also the scope of work that I do. So then he told me, "Can you please inform the gathering here, now that you are sitting in the Taj, how you have planned the whole day today, because you are not going to go out unless there's an extreme urgency." So I explained to him that for the last 2 days, I've been pre-planning for this day, and I had called all my staff and delegated all the work that I was doing and how to go about, even in certain problematic areas, and only to call me if there is an emergency. And that too, in those days, when you want to call somebody, there was no mobile, there was no any other system that you can call, because technology has not progressed to that level. You can only call the hotel. The hotel will go with a placard jingle bell, call the person out and talk on the phone. So he says, gentlemen, this is exactly what is known as logistics. That means for the entire day today, since you are spending your time here, you have valued your customer's time and you have delegated the work to your staff in such a way that none of the work that you are supposed to attend will wait until there is an emergency that you will have to go out. So that was the first stroke of what is logistics and how time is connected to it. And that is where he also explained the relations between logic and logistics to us. It was actually a very good session which went on for nearly 6 hours on that day. And perhaps that made people who have gathered there to understand what logistics really means. Thank you very much for listening to this talk. If you feel it is good and interesting, please share it. Please subscribe. And if you tap on the top, there will be a button known as all. And if you press it, all my talks will be sent to you. And you can enjoy all of them and subscribe to all of them. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, all of you. Thank you.